Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of attempt number 5 of Sons of the Forest, episode 3 I believe. We've made leaps and bounds of progress, we're very far. We have to consider whether or not we want to keep on caving or if we want to build a base right now. Because I feel like if we keep on caving, we'll be putting ourselves in situations where we're more likely to die, right? I believe we have 3 out of the required 7 artifact pieces. I don't know what that artifact is yet, but I am pretty excited to find out. However, we have to live long enough to find that out. Now, I am just about ready to go, but I have to finish my breakfast. I got like 3 eggs and 4 little pieces of bologna. Alright, give me a sec to scarf these eggs down, huh? Day 12. All right, here we are. So, yeah, I believe we finished in the residential bunker. There's a cave right over there. Right, that VIP bunker is a new location. I haven't been there yet. Now, I think the end game cave is the one directly to the west of here. You see on my GPS, there's the N, the north icon. The one that north icon is sitting on top of, I believe, is the end game cave. I'm not certain, but I believe so. Let's pop into this cave here. Oh, that's gorgeous, dude. Okay. Well, here we go. Well, there's a path right here. But first, I want to check out the pool of water. Might be something here. What's that? 9 mil. Well, the pool of water don't look deep enough for a rebreather segment. I'm gonna do myself a solid. Oh shit, I can't grab this water, can I? No, we can't take this stuff. Shit, okay. Well, I guess no water yet. Okay, new day, new cave. I see a... What was that? I see a crate over there, passage right here. Oh, wow. gun's loaded. Jesus. You know what? I gotta go back. I gotta mark my exit. It's simple enough. Yeah, see, that's hard to see. So let's, hang on. There we go. That'll lead us home. Oh, God. Babies. The fuck was that? There's something else in here with us. All right, let's eat. Cat food. Breakfast of champions. Cat food and an energy drink. Not exactly keto, is it? All right. It's fucking cold. Oh my God. Okay. We got hostiles. How many? Oh my God. Oh! Shit. Took that one out. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's a big one. Holy shit. These ones are extra deadly. Holy fuck. Okay. This ain't gonna cut it, man. I need the shotgun or something. Yo, I just got fucking killed by that thing like it was nothing. Those things are so deadly. I need a better way to fight them. I need a better way. I gotta get out of this cave. I gotta get out of here. Good morning, Benjamin. It's good to see you, buddy. How are you doing today? Oh my God. Okay. Where the hell's my shotgun, dude? It's not even there. Okay. 4 creepy armor. Okay, you know what? Yeah, this is the way out. I'm going. If we faint again, we're dead. We need to wait 24 hours. I cannot just muscle my way through this, right? If we want our playthrough to continue, we gotta be smart, we gotta be tactical, we gotta cover our ass. Oh, God bless coffee, eh, brother? Productivity drugs, yeah. I don't know how I feel about potentially going to the VIP area. I mean, we almost died, man. That is so not okay. There's another cave up there. Still, I mean, if we're encountering those really dangerous ones now, then we need the damn shotgun. Ready at all times. We've assigned it to the B key so we can get it out. Oh my God. Okay. I am cold and wet. Ugh. This hill is kind of too steep to get up. Let's follow the river up then. Yeah, exactly. We gotta restock and burn the day. If I faint one more time, I am a dead man, so... Let's warm up a little. There's a glider over there. If I can achieve considerable enough elevation here, maybe I'll just base up here. Kill the day that way. Start building. I have a feeling like using the stun rod or the stun gun might be a much better idea against those crazy guys, right? We're gonna want to try that out. I need a safer way of dispatching them. The usual means aren't really cutting it. They're way too dangerous. He melted our armor. Creepy armor, no less. Those guys are powerful. To an extent I'm not used to. I haven't had a fight that hard since the legsies in that third cave where we got the shovel. Okay, we just about successfully scaled this hill. This would be a great place for a base. Kind of, you know? Build a tower with a spring trap on it, and then we can use that spring trap to get a start on the gliding. Alright. I'm gonna fully heal up. It looks like a storm is starting. It's gonna get a lot colder here soon. Doesn't exactly look safe here, does it? But I have to at least peek my head in. Even if it's little more than a place to hole up for a night. We're out of the storm. The others are resting below? That doesn't sound too good. Okay. Well, at least now I can get the fucking shotgun out at a moment's notice. This cave goes down quite far. A new trap. Anyway, this place seems relatively safe. A shallow cave with not much in it. Good morning, Shorty. Yeah, very true on that building close to a river. We're near one now, and we happen to be in a place of very high elevation, so I might want to build here. It'd be great for using the glider to get where we wanted to go quickly. Yeah, we gotta spend 24 hours being completely safe. I already fainted, so... if it happens again, buddy, we're fucked. The whole playthrough's gone. Pretty bad weather. Alright, we got a cabin up ahead. Let's go check it out. Priest outfit. I don't suppose there's a basement here that's like buried beneath the snow. It'd be very hard to see if there was one. Alright. Let's go check out that location. Hang on. It's getting hard for me to remember which caves I have and have not visited. Okay. Are ranged weapons still good? In Sons of the Forest, they're amazing. And in the forest, you can kill a lot of the cannibals with headshots with the bow. If you can get good at aiming the bow in the Forest Part 1, then you can headshot all of them. So I recommend you try to learn how to use the bow and get really good with it. There's a helicopter. Down there. Oh god. That's quite a steep drop. I'll glide the rest of the way. .3D printer. Duct tape, wire, GPS, crossbow bolts, grenade, C4. Can't carry any more printer resin, eh? We have a full 1,000. So I could make, like, the sled. Let's make the sled. It'll take a hot minute. I think that cave over there to the west is the one that we were in, but were unable to do. Where's the VIP? Oh, it was that one. That is the cave where we were at, but I was unable to do. To the east. I also have to check out that VIP bunker. It's just too dangerous to do it now after we fainted so recently. Alright, we have a sled. Alright, I am maxed out on stone arrows now. Right on, Scarf, right on. Playing Permadeath in multiplayer has gotta be tough, because you have to count on your partner to stay alive. So is it like if you guys get fainted once, then it's over? Because in Sons of the Forest, if you're in multiplayer, it's impossible for you to die. You basically just get captured every time, and there's no such thing as actual death for your character. Let's go to the tent over here. Oh, what is this? Duct tape, wires. What the hell? It's sulfalite ore. Interesting. Shit. They should have added a way to go backwards through the icons instead of having to go forwards through them. Alright. I marked the sulfalite. There's no, like, shovel spot here. God damn. Yeah, that sounds pretty hard. Alright, let's get some water. I'm gonna go over here to the tents. We're gonna make camp. I'm gonna need some sticks. And I don't know if there's a way... Hang on. Shovel snow for campfire, Sons of the Forest. All right. MRE. I need that. Same with the meds. It looks like you can't actually use the shovel to clear away snow for a campfire. Well, you kind of can. You can make like a little groove, right? All right, that'll do. Yeah, let's make a fire. Boil some water. It like levitates above the ground. Okay. Yeah, we're living a hard life here, Kelvin. Hard life, buddy. Hey, sweetie.
Wait.
It's okay. Gonna go get more firewood. Thank you, sweetie. Wow, it's not even an actual tree. That's just a bunch of sticks. All right. Shit. Yeah, I was worried about that. I need firewood. Oh yeah, I didn't even start the work order for the boiled water. Let's do it. Yeah, you have to click that in order for it to happen. All right. We'll definitely get some logs from this, and I can make some good firewood. All right, here it comes. Now. Cut it. Cut it. And then... boom. Shit, hang on. Put that there. And then I can put this here. To make it last longer, right? Better fire. We're just chilling, boys. We're trying to stay alive. Trying to stay alive until 24 hours has passed so that I can brave that cave again. Alright, we filled up the canteen with clean drinking water. If only starting a fire was that easy, yeah. Put down some leaves and some sticks with a lighter and you're good to go, right? I wonder if I could do another flask and carry more water on me. Alright, now we're gonna just prepare more water. We're just camping, boys. Playing it safe. Yeah, I may as well make a bench. That's a good idea, Shorty. Let's make it so this contains some food. All right. Yeah, we have the logs. I may as well make a bench. We need 2. And then I need what looks like a plank. All right, there we go. That's nice. I like that. Just chilling on a bench by the fire. We'll get some rest, you know? Come on, Kelvin, take a seat, buddy. Get cozy. Yo, he actually does? Oh, no, he kind of... Okay. Your foot's in the fire. You know that, right, buddy? Wet sticks in the middle of a snow pile. Yeah, it's working just fine. Now, my allergies are a little bit worse today than they were yesterday. Nothing compared to 2 days ago, but from this, we've determined that it might... There's 2 things that could be causing these worsened allergies, okay? And I'm gonna find out tomorrow. One, it could be the potatoes that I had for dinner last night, which would indicate that carbs of any kind, while you have seasonal allergies, are going to make your allergies worse, at least in my case, right? Or it's the bologna I had for breakfast yesterday. Now, this morning I also had bolognas and eggs for breakfast, but I'm not gonna have any potatoes today, right? So that way I'll be able to find out whether it was the potatoes or the bologna. If tomorrow I have allergies that are kind of similar to this severity, then I'll know, okay, it's probably the bologna, right? And then tomorrow I will fast all day, but then have potatoes for dinner to find out if I have allergies at all. I love this data though. We've definitely determined beyond the shadow of a doubt that my allergies were at their absolute worst the day after I ate pizza. Refined carbohydrates just totally fucked with my body. Totally fucked with it. And it lends credence to the notion that processed foods are a depopulation attempt. And that they're designed to make us sick to enhance pharmaceutical industry's growth. Anyway, what time is it? We could go to sleep now. Shit. Oh my god. Bro, these guys are way too fucking tanky. Hang on. Let's try this out. Okay. Yeah, that's honestly insane. How tanky these guys really are is pretty stupid. I'm not gonna lie. That took way too much firepower. I don't know how the hell you're supposed to fight those guys normally. Next time I'll try using the cross. We were using slugs rather than buckshots. I know that slugs are probably stronger. Or no, I know buckshot is probably better, but we're really low on buckshot, right? Anyway, let's light the fire and go back to sleep. Our fire is gone. Anyway, we're probably still not safe from dying. When we started, you know what? Hang on, let me find out. I might be able to find out when approximately I died by reviewing the footage, and then we know what 24 hours will be. What I should do is every time I faint, I should take a look at what time it is, so that I know how long I have to wait. You guys see how many shotgun slugs that thing took? I need a better way to fight those. Like, legsies are stupid tanky. All right, so yeah, we're down here. So I got fainted. I grabbed my stuff. And now I recover, I put on the armor, I leave. And when I open the GPS, what time does it say? Uh, 9:39. So you know what? We have to wait till 9 before we go back in that cave. We're pretty close to the point where I should be fine. Let's eat and drink. I have some ramen noodles here. I'm just glad I survived that encounter, man. Like, straight up, I'm glad I survived it. Those things are dangerous. You guys saw how tanky they are. I need to find a better way of fighting them. I need to. The stun gun was nice and everything, but it didn't do the job. And the ammo for this thing is not that common. There are places I could get it, for sure. Like, if I wanted more, I could like build a little base beside a place where you get the ammo for it, but anyway, let's get out of here and let's start heading toward that cave down there by the lake. If I go over here, there's a glider point. Upgraded katana for legsies. Okay, so we're talking like the gold plating. Still, I feel... Oh my god. I want to try to get that gold katana, I do. But I don't know how to get it yet. And I'm not allowed to Google it. That's my own personal rule, is I have to try to figure this out on my own, so... I'm gonna have to hope that I can learn where to go to get those gold upgrades. Hopefully it's like the VIP bunker. Alright, let's fly. I have to try not to hit any trees, though, or else I'll plummet from a great height and suffer extraordinary damage, possibly even terminal damage. We're alright. Yeah, we'll get there in no time now. The lake is dead ahead. Knock on wood. I don't like saying the word dead right now. All right. Here we are. I should be protected from permanent death now. I should be. Let's just take our time and walk in there. We'll know that we're safe from permanent death at 9 o'clock. And I have to hope that the shotgun can do as good of a job as I hope it can. Alright, where are we going? I gotta go up here. The shotgun is fully loaded. While I'm using the slugs, I'd kind of like to have the laser sight on the shotgun, but... yeah... Well, no, those guys are too fast anyway. I'm just gonna be shooting. Let's just hope that this thing has the firepower I need to bring it down, man. Here we are. Where the fuck are you, huh? He's still alive. Still alive. Oh! Oh my god, this is so bad. My armor's... Okay, that's stupid. That's flat out dumb. I shot him in the head twice with the fucking slug and he still crushed me, dude. And now we're dead. So I don't even know if the 24-hour thing actually works. Okay, well this series in specific is over. I'm looking at the mutants page. I need to figure out what the fuck that thing is. Yeah, I know, right? Like, what the hell? Well, I mean, that's why I said in a previous episode that the devs for this game are fucking stupid. Like, they don't... There's no balancing at all. They made things so overpowered. It took me probably like 10 slugs to kill the Legsy, right? Which is just absurd. It's fucking absurd. I need to try to figure out what the hell that creature was. Unfortunately, there's no actual page for it. Overpowered blind mutant sons of the forest. I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one. Oh, well, apparently what people are saying is just you have to try to go around them in a circular way. Like you have to sprint to the side. And apparently buckshot ammo is good against them. Buckshot or slug, sons of the forest. Yeah, buckshots are stronger apparently. It took this guy 3 grenades to kill 1. Well, yeah, Joshua, that's what I thought, right? Like, I slept. I didn't die for 24 hours. Like, I don't know. I wonder if shooting them in the leg would do anything. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we're obviously, you know, we're gonna have to try again. We survived for exactly 13 days. That's what confuses me, right? The slug is supposed to be just a massive piece of lead, which you'd think if I got a headshot with that, it would fuck them up. But everyone says that in this game, the buckshot is way stronger. Anyway, we're not done. Essentially, what we can do is we can just restart from the beginning, right? So I'm gonna schedule a new attempt, and then I'll just port you guys over to the new attempt. Episode 1, attempt 6. And unfortunately, this game is so open-ended and confusing that I'm gonna need to look up how to get the gold katana. Like, I need better stuff, right? I need better stuff. Otherwise, I'm never gonna manage, and I don't wanna have to spend like 10 attempts trying to learn this stuff. Hang on, let me just look up how to get golden equipment. The katana can be upgraded with 6 Solafite, and the result is golden looking with a significant damage increase. But how do I... Hang on, let me load my game for a second. Because I might actually be able to combine the katana with the Solafite ore just in my inventory. And I want to look up the shotgun to see if you can make a golden shotgun. I doubt it. Oh my god. Yeah, you can make a golden shotgun. Okay, what if I... Hang on. I can't put... How do it... The wiki doesn't even tell you how to upgrade things, so I guess what I'll do is I'll look up Solafite. I'll look up Solafite. Because all it says on the weapon page is just combine it. As though this is Dying Light and I'm just going to combine gauze and alcohol to stop the bleeding. Like, come on. So... the material can be used in the Solophyte Electroplater to gild certain weapons or armor requiring 6 or 12 Solophyte at a time. So, where is the Electroplater? Okay, so you need a player-built structure. I may have actually already unlocked this structure, but I need to know. I need to find out. So... a Knight V holder, eh? Okay, I think that might be the Solophyte thing. Let me look. So there's a weapon upgrader as well as an armor upgrader. I'm looking at the image. Yeah, see this right here? This is the Solophyte weapon upgrader right there. That's exactly what that is. That's for upgrading your weapons to Solophyte, and I had no idea. The armor one, however, I don't think I actually have. And the armor one isn't as useful. The reason why is because the golden armor you can get, it only actually protects you from demons, demonic damage. Like, it has use later, but if you're wearing golden armor against something like that blind mutant, the crazy one, it only has the durability of bone armor, right? So now we know. There's gonna come a point where I need to make golden weapons. I had the blueprint for the Electroplater. Yeah, the weapon one. Yeah, so we could have made golden weapons. But apparently it also summons a whole bunch of shit. So we're, you know, building a base in order to use that Solophyte upgrader is going to be very important. So we found it, we just had to use it. Lightning strikes will start to hit the machine as the weather changes to rain, and the Solophyte will start to melt, coating the weapon over 2 minutes and 30 seconds. However, a wave of creepies, including puffies, fingers, and twins, will be summoned to attack the player. Therefore, preparation should be made before using the upgrader. Once the process is finished, the weather will return to its normal state, and the upgraded weapon can be retrieved. Apparently the maintenance A bunker has the firefighter axe. I found the tuxedo there. So I was in the maintenance bunker A, but I never found the firefighter axe. Oh. It's located in an emergency box situated on the wall in between the shelving next to the generator. So I think I actually know exactly where that is. I went down there and I thought there was nothing there, right? Yeah, this research is necessary, boys. Yeah, that's exactly it. I thought there was nothing here, but the firefighter axe was actually there. That's crazy. Yeah, I could have had a stronger axe the whole time. Let's compare the firefighter axe to the modern axe in terms of damage output capability. Apparently, upgrading your guns doesn't upgrade their damage if you do the gold upgrade. Apparently, though, the firefighter axe, when upgraded to gold, has the highest damage increase across all of the weapons in the game. But everyone stands by the katana as the best gold-plated weapon. Yeah, I agree, Shorty. I agree wholeheartedly. I don't like games where you have to depend on the wiki in order to find stuff out. The problem is it's another monetization strategy for developers these days. What they do is they host the wiki and they put ads on it, so everybody who researches the game makes the devs more money, right? I don't know if it's the devs or the publishers who do it, but it's definitely a business model. Minecraft is a big guilty perpetrator of this, right? How much information in Minecraft requires Google to find? Thus, by extension, requires the wiki. And Microsoft is just milking all that ad revenue from their wiki. I wonder if the chainsaw is a good weapon against mutants or whatever. Let's find out. Thank you, Joshua. I appreciate that, buddy. I really appreciate that. Yeah, it, you know, I enjoy it. I enjoy being out of my depth. I just feel like this is there's specific examples of games for which permadeath is like, it's a good idea to do permadeath in a lot of games, but I feel like the Forest's problem is not with the permadeath, it's with the progression. Whether you're playing permadeath or normal, you need the wiki. Like, you need to look stuff up. It's just so ambiguous, all of it, and there's no cohesion to it. It is designed in an amateurish sort of way. So the one bad thing about the katana is that it really lacks defensive capability. If you can parry attacks with it, then you can negate the damage, but I don't know if I can fucking... Oh god, can you imagine if I learned how to parry those crazy mutants and kill them with the katana? Like, that'd be badass, but the problem is, when you're fighting those guys, that's so risky, dude. Let me look up the chainsaw. Oh, you can't upgrade the chainsaw with it. Oh. Any way to make a buck, yeah. Compound bow, crossbow, katana, and fire axe, most powerful weapons in the game from what you can find. Yeah, the katana for raw damage, the fire axe for blocking and damage, but with a slow swing speed. I need to try to, when we go up against those crazy creatures in the future, I'm gonna have to try and find out if I can sidestep their attacks. I'm gonna be so scared of those guys though, man, like... Anyway, let me schedule this next stream, and we'll get started on a new playthrough. One thing I can say about Sons of the Forest is that when you have more knowledge, it does get funner. Right? Like, it's a more enjoyable experience when you have the knowledge. I'm gonna know where to find the night vision pretty much right away. It's gonna be tedious to go get it, but I'll still be able to go get it, right? Anyway, I'm going to add a redirect from this stream into the next new one. Episode 1 of attempt number 6. Yeah, I stand by the philosophy that if you want to know how balanced a game is, play it in permadeath. And then, like, the flaws with the game will rapidly make themselves known, right? I'm a huge proponent of testing the balance of a game through permadeath. It works. Alright, so I'm gonna end this stream, guys, after I close and reopen the game, but then you'll just get ported over to the next one, so... You guys don't have to do anything on your part. As long as you have autoplay enabled, you'll get transported to the next stream. All right, boys. I will see you over there. Yeah.